think that's about right. Let's hop out here and hook up. So I decided to go grab a spreader so we could get some lime on the field and just take care of our fields there, make sure we got it done. Then we will eventually have to reseed that other field or seed the field. And we need to still pick up a mower and work on that as well. But after liming, we'll probably work on the mowing and eventually get to seeding at some point. Wasn't sure how much I would need for spreading. Our pH, not terrible, but it's not great either. So hopefully we don't need too much, but I guess we'll find out when we actually get to it. I might just buy another couple bags just to be safe. But we just decided to lease this Brettle spreader here. Because I don't think we're gonna need it all the time. So I will meet you back at the fields, and we will be working on spreading. So catch you back up there in a second. Alright, we're back, and we have set up a course to go around this, our larger field. And we have just auto application on for precision farming. But we're gonna do a little bit of probably a montage style time lapse here and just show this field being taken care of, and then we'll be back.
I remember the days, all those years ago that never fade away. And I remember your face when you hit the ground. I can recall the time and place on a midnight walk through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old, back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world moves on, time sings a song. In the old neighborhood, as the clock strikes one, the memory lives just as it stood, like a quiet dream. The shadows of that time are cast beneath the streetlight beam. As the world moves on, time sings a song. Don't cry, don't cry.
Well, we are out. We are using a lot more lime than I expected we would. We're gonna have to have the store probably deliver us some, but I think we're just gonna skip ahead past that part and we'll catch up with you in a minute.
Don't cry, don't cry. As the days move along, you can remember this song.
And here we are. So we went down to the store, we bought a mower, the Pottinger Nova Disc 305. It's a 3-meter mower. We have our field here. We are into September now. We need to get this field taken care of. Then we're also going to have to work on getting our large field planted that we just put the lime in. There is some mud in here. And all this mud and everything else is causing our tractor to just get filthy. We're going to have to eventually get pressure washer so we can clean up some of this mess. But we just got in the gate and we're going to take off and start mowing this field. We're going to have to get the windrow as well and also get it all baled up and eventually wrapped so we can get some silage for the cows. We'll probably make some of it hay as well. Field is quite large, so we probably could do, you know, like half of it hay, half of it silage. We'll go from there. It might not be a bad idea in the future, especially if we leave this as grass, to maybe get a forage wagon and then just put it into one of our bunkers so we just pick it up and have some silage. So we're gonna get going on this. Not sure if I'm gonna do a course course or not. Maybe we'll just do the edges. Oh, I'll set them over. Maybe we'll hit the edges. Oh, you know what? I have Maze Plus on, so I need to make sure I am running the conditioner if I have it. We're gonna run with conditioner. Makes it a little bit easier. Oh man, we can fly with this thing. We're just cruising, man. This thing goes fast. Or it's just been a while since I've actually cut grass, I guess, with a little mower. A little bit into the hedge there. Sharp turn here. But this is, I think we're doing a pretty good start now before heading into the fall. We got a little bit of planning to do. Hopefully we can get enough bales and grass and whatnot to be able to supply our cows through the winter. If not, we might have to buy some feed. We'll probably still have to get some of the mineral feed and all that so we can actually get a TMR mixture, but we'll have to check out some of the recipes. I think we're using the dairy cattle recipe. That or we'll just try the realistic one. I'm not sure. But one of those two. Eventually, we're going to get into, we'll get some sheep as well as the pigs. And I know I talked about not getting horses, or I mean, not never really been into them. I've never really honestly cared for them, not gonna lie. But we might try actually maybe getting a couple horses and just see how that goes. So we'll have to get into more of the animals. We'll have to see exactly what we need to get for feed to feed them all. I know we got enough feed for the ducks and the chickens and all that, so that's no problem. Cows we're working on now, but pigs and the horses, I mean, most of it's just going to be hay or grass, so it shouldn't be anything too difficult, honestly. But that'll be that. I think before we jump into a time lapse or a montage here, I just want to say Scroft released his 100th episode of The Farmhand, and if you don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of Scroft and his content. He does a really good job with his roleplay series. He also has a couple other just kind of let's play series that are out there that are pretty fun. He's got 2 series on Court Farms because he loves the map right now, so his roleplay series, The Farmhand, and then he just started another one where he does contracting work, basically. But his Farmhand episode 100, he has a special kind of tribute to a company called the British Heart Foundation, I believe. And they have made an impact in his life and his father's life because his dad has heart failure. So they take care of his father, and it's a pretty close foundation to his heart. Kind of a pun intended. But Scroft has a donation link in his video, but I'll also post it on my channel in my community tab down in the description. So if you're feeling, if you know Scroft or not, you know, maybe go check out his channel. I'm sure you probably already know him if you're watching my channel. And if you want to watch that episode, hear what his father has to say, because he does have a clip from his father in there in the middle of the episode. And maybe just listen to what Scroft had to say on it too. And if you feel it in your heart, or you're able to and you're blessed enough, please consider giving a donation to that foundation, even if it's just a few dollars. So thank you for listening to that little bit of info, but check out the link below. And now we're going to move on to a time lapse. So I'll catch back up with you here in just a little bit.
Said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch, me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments.
And we're back, everybody. I know the time lapse was probably a little monotonous, doing a lot of circles. But I couldn't get the GPS figured out. I don't know. I'll have to play with it more. It's a little weird with the side mower, but I didn't want to spend too much time tinkering with it. We're just about done here, and this field is actually a lot larger than I expected. It took not too much time, honestly, but it just feels a lot bigger after doing all those circles or those rows, those headlands. So we are gonna have to buy us a windrow. I think we have the tedder already, but we'll have to get a windrow. And most likely, I think we're going to be using one from the Hay and Forage DLC. But I have a feeling we're going to have more than enough bales for our cows for the winter. And honestly, probably most of our other animals if we decide to buy them now. But we're going to run this mower back. Get it through the mud here. Slipping and sliding. So let's get out here. We'll get this back in the area. I've noticed the manure's like piling up here. I think this is going to be fixed in the next update on Court Farms whenever it gets published or released. So if you've noticed it on your saves, don't be, I think, too worried. There's supposed to be some fixes for a few different things coming up, and I don't think there's going to be a new save needed, so everything will be alright. So let's head back in here real quick, run over some of the ducks and all that. I'll have to figure out where I want to put the mower. Most likely we'll throw it back in with the with where our tedder's at. Yeah, so we do have a tedder. It's a small one. Nothing fancy, but we might cut our field in half with the tedder, get it to dry. That way we can get some hay. And then we need to look at getting a windrow. I think we're going to pop open the store here real quick. Check our used sales. It's always nice to double check, make sure, see if anything new's popped up. Nope. We do have a tedder and a mower. Let's head to our windrows. Windrow. That's a pretty small one. I'd probably want something just a little bit bigger. Possibly this one, the C2 840 at 8.4 meters. I was thinking this one. That says it's from the Krone Swadro 900 mod. Thought it was, for some reason I was thinking the Hay and Forage mod, but this one's in there, and that's only 3.5 meters, so I don't think we're going to go with that one. I mean, we got a couple of these ones. Maybe use that. But that is really expensive compared to this one. I think we'll probably end up going with this. But before we get that far, we are going to switch over to the tedder, but I think that's going to be it for today. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. So I will catch you all on the next one. Later.